Here's May to throw it on first down. Open man, Mario Douglas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That one just too far, out in front, and it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On the run to the right. That is intercepted. He gets free. Still going. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The kick is good. Makes the score 3-7. Patriots nothing.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Ooh. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Off the play fake, it's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. On the ground, here's the first round pick from Equals Draft. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Las Vegas.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. The defense has...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown Raiders. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And a touchdown there, the first of his NFL career.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Patriots
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's fourth down and less than a yard.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Another Patriots.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, certainly.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, Smith. That's left side to Tucker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Smith. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. For Gino, career touchdown pass number 106, but his first in silver and black. Carlson now for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. May gonna look to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll pitch it out to Stevenson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now third
and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They're going. It's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to have the Pats first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is May. That's taken in. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now May. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
To the play is a turnover on down.
Ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Raiders.
They'll go again with Genty. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Man in motion here is Tucker. Play action now. It's Gino. Moving to his right. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Gino gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Gibson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Adam Butler there on the tackle.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. He's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Henderson. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's May. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll run here with Gibson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. In motion, that's Thornton. They go play action with Smith. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play, I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Throwing now is May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. To throw now, May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be third. They need 1. Smith to throw. And that is incomplete.
So here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And this is going to be the Raiders' first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Once again, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the 41, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Gino. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 4-yard line.
Hey, Garfield! Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here's Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10.
16 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 33, here's second and 6.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Hey, Bo. Hey, five.
On the ground, Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and long. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Don't try to run.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a handoff to Genti. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know Power Rangers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson, and he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. person. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down, it would appear. Yes, they are moving the chains. Wow, that was a big risk. 4th and 4. They got it by a full yard. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now, give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down. A couple of 1st downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a 3rd and 10.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Throwing is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go. Here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground with Jenkins. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third down and 9. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Big Christian Ellis working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On the return is Jones. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Hey, here we go, tonight. City, what's up?
Drive will start on the ground. They'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
So this one, a win for the visitors.